So today we're going to be discussing, if you give Seiko £1,000, will they actually bother to align your chapter ring, or will they just throw it out any old how?
Hello, we're Clockbait, I'm Luke.
I'm Anthony.
And as Ant said, we have got a Seiko in today. So this is a Seiko
SBP097J1.
Boom, you got it. Well done, mate. Well done.
It's not a catchy one, is it?
It's really not. But the Seiko call it the Twilight Blue, apparently.
Twilight these names.
So this has been kindly lent to us by Tom over at Prize Watch. They still have a competition going on where you can win. You can't win this. Don't know whether you
wouldn't want to.
But no, he's still got the Submariner tickets going, so yeah, I'll link up his...
Get on that, he has a very good chance of winning at the moment because he's going to be closing it earlier than he thought. So yeah, definitely get over and support fellow watch enthusiasts. That'd be really good.
We wanted to discuss whether, I mean, this retails at just shy of, I think it's £1,050.
But to be fair to it, I think we have seen them brand new for like £650.
Oh yeah,
that's talking grey market. But even
But if you go to Seiko, these are over £1,000.
Mm-hmm. So it's safe to say it's quite an expensive watch in the Seiko lineup, isn't it?
Well, okay, let's preface this. We're both Seiko fans, right?
Yeah.
I really like Seiko.
Got one on.
You've got one on. But we just wanted to discuss whether if you part with a fair amount of money, whether they'll make you a watch that is worth it, essentially.
First of all, let's just crack on with some specs.
Yeah.
So it's quite a large watch, 44mm. 51mm lug to lug, 20mm lug width, which is interesting. It's got the 6R15 movement, as seen in like the Alpinist and whatnot, with quick set date, etc. 200 meters water resistance, painted aluminium bezel, and obviously it runs at 21,600 beats per hour. So it's not awful specs, is it? Oh, and it's got sapphire crystal actually, which is unknown for a Seiko.
Yeah, it's proper sapphire as well. So yeah, I mean, let's start off then. So it's well spec'd. Looks wise, I think it's a great looking watch. I think
it's an okay looking watch to me. It's not remarkable in any way.
So K-shape is actually based on the 6159, which was Seiko's dive watch from 68, 6159.
Okay, so you can see when you're actually looking at it, it does hark back to that kind of era, doesn't it?
Because they did the SLA, the proper throwback to the 62 mass, I think. I think that's what it was, if I get my Seiko references correct. But anyway, they did that, and it's the same case as this, essentially. Very, very similar case, if not the same. And this is just another colour variant. They've done a few different ones, and this is their special edition Twilight, apparently. I think it's a good looking watch. I think
excuse me, yeah.
Colourway works well. I like the dial. I think the dial is gorgeous. It's got that sunburst.
The dial is my favourite bit of it all. I mean, it does look a bit faded, which I think is quite a bit of the charm and character of the watch. But the sunburst and the blue, the way it plays with light actually is pretty damn nice.
So Seiko on their website say, this isn't verbatim, I'm going to paraphrase, but they say the dial is reminiscent of the sunset on a Maltese island. Island?
Let's rewind a little bit. What was the word you used at the beginning?
Verbatim.
What does that mean?
You don't know the word verbatim?
No.
And this is Dictionary Corner now. So verbatim means it isn't exact. It isn't perfect.
Okay. Fully understood.
See, look at that. Always reading me.
I learn something new every day.
So so the dial reminds them of the sunset in a Mediterranean island, specifically Malta. Why specifically Malta? I don't know. Does that look different to Ibiza? Does it look different to, I don't know, anywhere else in Spain?
It looks all the same. Apart from Southend, where it's like
really,
dirty brown.
Maybe. Yeah, couple of shopping trolley hanging about in the background. But I don't understand that wording. I don't understand why specifically Malta. I think that's really pretentious from the Seiko. I just think it's a load of shit, really, a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe an Ibiza one, it just had like the loom just go.
I don't think so. Constantly. I don't think they'd ever get away with that.
But anyway, regardless of their pretentious wording, it's a nice looking dial. It works well with the orange, I feel. Oh, you're not sure?
No.
You're not sure?
No, there's too many colours going on. We've got black, we've got some vivid red, we've got orange, we've got blue.
It's like a denim blue, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
what I say.
and white. It's the denim blue I like. It looks faded.
Denim blue. We're going to call it for
Yeah, and the bezel I don't think that's fantastic either.
It's weird in different lights though. I mean,
down.
it looks like it's red, but it's actually like a orangey red, I'd say, in the lights.
But
So
the best thing about it, apart from the bezel, is it wears absolutely fantastic.
it wears really, really
for
well.
a
For a
44
44mm watch,
So much better than like an SKX007. It wears a lot better.
and that's helped by the fact it's only 13mm thick.
Oh, you forgot to say that in the specs,
13mm thick, and it's. I don't know whether you did or not. I can't remember. I wasn't listening. I glazed over.
Cheers,
Sound
mate.
like white noise. To
Yeah,
me,
everyone
man.
else would glaze over as well. But no, I think it wears really well, and that's a key thing. Obviously, watches can look pretty, but they can wear absolute like dog shit. Whereas that wears really quite nicely.
It does.
The bracelet is a good bracelet right up until you get to the absolutely horrible clasp. It's a pressed clasp, apart from this the bit inside which is then milled. Why not mill the whole clasp? I don't understand.
You can see, like I don't look, but on this
And it's
side
double
of the,
deployment, obviously, which is nice.
Oh, it's the fold over, but on the side, on that side of the fold over, you can see the
Seiko,
imprint
where
of
it's been
Seiko
stamped.
where it's been stamped, and that I don't think that's good enough for the money that you're paying for this. I don't think that's good enough at all.
I'd expect a lot more from them, and the movement isn't special.
No, you
It's
used
just
to be able to pick that. That's what I don't understand. What Seiko doing with the price range. Okay, this is a Pro Specs one, but you've got the same movement that was available years ago in a Saab 033, the Saab range, so the Alpinist, which we loved. And it's nothing. It's a good movement, but it's nothing. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's a hacking, hand winding.
It's just a movement, which is probably why
It's a
there is no
workhorse movement. It is, and from all accounts, it's meant to be fairly reliable. But there are a few duds. Tom from Prize Watch, he had this actually sent back to Seiko because it was a dud movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he sent it back. They sent him a brand new one, and it actually runs fairly nicely. But yeah, he sent it back. He's paid £1,000 for the watch,
worrying.
and it was running. I think over a minute slow.
But as I alluded to at the beginning, it doesn't even have an aligned chapter ring or bezel.
That is the elephant in the room. I mean, it almost becomes well, it is a joke. It's a joke, and now it's almost like I was joking with the guys at the Seiko boutique the other day about, is it aligned? Is it aligned? And I looked at one, I thought, no, that's actually not aligned.
And you come to expect it now.
But that isn't good enough at all. That's
It's
not
like
even
Jodie from
slightly
Just
aligned.
One More Watch. That's how you know a Seiko's real. The chapter ring is wonky, and that is ridiculous at this price point. Absolutely
having
ridiculous. You're paying north of £300-400 for a watch. I'd expect that chapter ring to be aligned. I have cheap, nasty watches, and the chapter ring is aligned. Orient can align their chapter rings, and they're owned by the same bloody company. So why can't Seiko? It just drives me mad. It really, really pisses me off.
It's not as good as it.
So ultimately, would I be giving £1,000 or even anything north of £500 to Seiko for this watch? Absolutely not.
I'm inclined to agree. I think I actually really like the looks of it. Would I have it over some other of Seiko's range? I don't know whether I have it over a Samurai or a Turtle.
No, so I would not buy that over this if they were the same price at all. Ultimately, I just don't think that watch is worth it. The bracelet's nice.
Because you're not a massive fan of the K-shape, are you? Where I really like the K-shape. It's very Seiko.
No, I'm not a massive fan of 4 o'clock. I'm not a massive fan of the 70s design, but obviously I've got both of those on my wrist.
Is it the lack of the crown guards as well for you? Is that what throws you off a little bit?
Yeah, because the crown looks massive. Whereas like this, the crown's a little bit hidden in this cushion type case, and I like that a bit more, whereas that crown sticks right the way out, and that does annoy me a little bit.
Okay, fair enough. Well, in summary...
Yeah, in summary, if you spend £1,000 at Seiko, they're still just going to give you a slop together watch with a wonky chapter ring.
Check the chapter ring first before you take it out of the shop. Just do that.
Absolutely.
Check the chapter ring first. It's I genuinely don't. I know we've been joking about it. I don't think that's acceptable at this price. I don't think that, and I don't think the clasp is.
No.
I don't know how they're getting away with charge.
So definitely not. If you're looking to spend £1,000, there is a lot better ways to spend your money. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, etc., etc. And we'll see you on the next one.
Aren't we in this?
See you later.